Hi, I'm Julian Ashton from BVN. I am here presenting the Canberra hospital expansion, which is up for two categories, up for completed health building and also best use of colour.
And I'm Matthew Blair. I'm also from BVN, and I'm presenting Yarrila Place in Coffs Harbour in regional New South Wales for the Civic and Community Award.
So Canberra hospital expansion was a project that was completed last year, and really the key focus about that, compared to a lot of other hospital projects, has really been the focus on community. So within it, there are spaces such as the welcome hall, lots of garden spaces which respond directly to the idea of biophilic design. At the same time, it's very much a building about the community. So the community has been really actively involved in that. There's a huge amount of public art within it. They have bought into that and really see the project as one of theirs.
Yarrila Place is a major new investment by the City of Coffs Harbour and its community into creating a kind of unique place where it brings together all the different services of a local government in Australia into one facility, basically that anyone can come to at any time. It includes a museum, an art gallery, a library, council services, all of them wrapped into a single facility, which wraps up and around a central atrium, which is essentially a three-dimensional town square. And along with Canberra Hospital and Sirius, the other project that we're talking about here at WAF this year, all come from the same place about how do you actually make something that's long-lasting, has people and community at its core, but actually also does something for the entire ecosystem and the whole planet.
What makes this project unique and something that has been considered in the finalist for WAF is very much you see things within it that you wouldn't necessarily expect within a hospital space. So it supports excellent clinical outcomes in terms of what that means and works incredibly well as a hospital, but there's the unexpected spaces which are all about the community engagement. So you see spaces of warmth, of tactility, of generosity, green spaces within it, which really go to create a quite unique hospital solution that you wouldn't otherwise expect.
So turning 100 for an architectural practice is pretty unusual because practices chop and change and they disappear. And yeah, we've had some different iterations of who we are over the century, but it is amazing to actually turn 100. And actually, we're still doing things that are kind of fun. And so the practice is pretty game to have a crack at anything, really. And often, new types of projects can be very successful when you bring those fresh eyes to them. And I think we're not afraid to explore, we're kind of curious. We kind of like to have a go at things, like to kind of do them.
So within BVN, if you're a part of BVN, everyone is invited to contribute. That's encouraged in terms of what a project will mean. And the ultimate answer to a solution or the design is the response to everyone's contribution in that space. And that's something we really value and something that's a really key part of our ethos.
You're presenting a project that you've designed, you're proud of it, you're worried about it, you're not sure about it, you think this is good, you're not sure about that. That's a great spot to be. That's exactly what you should feel when you present something. That sense of tension and of not being sure is at the heart of design. So you've really got to embrace that as an architect and designer. Like, don't be afraid of the uncomfortable. Design is scalable. It's the way you think about it that matters. So just do different things.
And I think, that idea about curiosity is really important. Embrace the idea that it's okay to talk about the way you think about things. You've gone through something. It's really important to explain the why. Why have you done this in terms of a design solution? And the thinking in that and explaining that is a really potent thing in terms of communicating your design ideas to others around you.
Embrace the idea of doubt and optimism. So as a designer, you tend to look at things and you think, I'm not sure that's the best way that could be. And then you back yourself, I think I can actually make it better. So that conflict or that tension between doubt and optimism is the kind of kernel of where design comes from, and you really got to embrace it.